I'm Jeannie Averill,
And I'm Matt Patterson, and
and
we're
we're
teaching
teaching
American
American
Lit.
Lit. Yes, we wanted to talk to you, both of us, today because we have a rather unique situation at Bishop Seabury, one that I really love, and that is that we are sort of kind of co-teaching American Lit, and we'll explain a little bit more about that later. But I want to start by telling you that American Lit is taught really in most high schools across the nation in the junior year. So now your daughters and sons are getting a chance to take a look at that. And it's still the same basic English skills that we've been working on all along. Writing, reading, and discussion and communication skills. But this time we're using the works of the American literature canon in order to inspire our thinking, starting from the Puritans going all the way to contemporary times. So it's that kind of a unique take on it. It takes us through our literary history of America. Mr. Patterson and I are also committed to bringing in more diverse voices than the traditional Western canon, because that just needs to happen. And right, the traditional way doesn't quite have those diverse voices. So we're incorporating a lot of new things going on this year that I'm really excited about. The class is set up as a full year class. It's the junior year, but we're dividing it into semesters, and I'm teaching the first semester, and Mr. Patterson is teaching the second semester. And basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering just works of literature going all the way from the Puritans to contemporary times, mostly in a chronological order in terms of unit, but within those units, we're jumping all around in history as well, and bringing in lots of people on the same topics and themes. If you are interested in seeing, getting a glimpse at our syllabus and some of the things we might be choosing from to do that, just give us an email and we'll send a copy of the syllabus to you, and you can see a more extended list of what's going on in relation to that. Now, Mr. Patterson, first semester, is also working with our honors students, the kids who decided that they wanted to do that extra bit of work. So I'll turn it over to him right now and let him talk about it.
Great, thank you. As you know, if your son or daughter is signed up for Honors English 11, you should have signed the honors contract by now that your son or daughter presented to you. So you might be vaguely familiar with it. We're going to focus primarily on using the AP English Language and Composition curriculum to give students some extra challenges and give them an opportunity to refine their close reading skills and develop their critical writing skills. The focus for the AP English Language exam is on nonfiction and rhetoric, the study of argument. So it's a little bit different from what students usually cover in an English class. We're not looking at fiction and drama and poetry in the honors segment. Students will learn about how to analyze arguments and how to construct their own arguments as well. And it's the curriculum matches up pretty well with what students typically cover in a college level composition class, first semester or sometimes second semester English. Students are not required to take the AP exam in May, but if they choose to do so and they score well on it, they stand to gain 1 or 2 semesters of credit for college level English. So there's a good practical benefit to doing that. If you have any questions about the honors curriculum, please let me know.
So one of the advantages of this partnership is the fact that in the regular English class, we also get Mr. Patterson to be able to work with our honors students, which usually he'll do for a half a period to a period a week. So if you have any questions first semester about what's going on in class or concerns, you need to contact me, unless it has to do with the honors program. And you contact Mr. Patterson, and I'll be in second semester to continue to do a little bit of work with him. But he has the primary joy of having them in class. So that's basically what happens in the class and the way that it works. Mr. Patterson, so what are you looking forward to teaching second semester the most?
Everything, but probably maybe the most important thing that I teach, and the thing that students benefit most from in the long run, is doing an extended analysis of Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail. And of course, that's a relevant historical document, but it's also all of the things that we study throughout the year, kind of in terms of analyzing argument and understanding how literary devices can support and enhance an argument. All of that comes together in our study of that King's letter, and that's where I often see students doing their best work, because we've been working on this all year up to this point, and then they get a chance to prove what they've learned through that.
Yeah, that's such an important time to be looking at that too. It's such a timely confluence of interest going on.
What are you looking forward to teaching most?
Oh, I know without a doubt. I have a little bit of acting, directing background.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. And so when we are in the Puritan unit, we get to sort of wrap that up by looking at Arthur Miller's The Crucible, which takes place in, it's about the Salem witchcraft trials. And that it's a wonderful play with beautiful language. So I'm really looking forward to exploring that and taking a look at Miller and his ties to, Joseph McCarthy and the House Un-American Committee and all the stuff that was going on in the 50s. That'll be an interesting thing for me. So, yeah. Well, we're really enjoying your kids so far, yeah?
Yeah. Yes. I'll toss out one other thing too, really quickly, which is that I am also the college counselor, as you probably know, and so I will be working in some college-related activities, mostly during second semester. You'll be hearing plenty from me on that count. I'll also do just a little bit of standardized test prep during the first semester as well.
Right. So that's what we're all about. Yeah. And if you have any questions or concerns, if it has to do with first semester regular students, contact me. If it has to do with honor students or second semester, you can get a hold of Mr. Patterson at any time. Thank you for sending us your wonderful daughters and sons. They are special kids. Yeah. All right. So signing off.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.